Hey, what's up guys? My name is Spelt and welcome back to a brand new video. We got another fishing reel review for you guys. This is the RUNCL Remiel from Amazon. They run you about $40 and you can have it shipped to your house in 2 days. And when I first saw it, I thought to myself, wow, $40 for a reel. That is not a lot, but when I started using it, put a line on it, gave it a couple casts, I was thinking, okay, this is better than a lot of my $100 reels. So we're gonna start off with more of a hands-on review, then we'll get to a field test. So first, say some things about this reel. It has 11 ball bearings, which is surprisingly a lot for a reel. Most baitcasters have around 7 or 8, depending on the one you get. It's got the little foam grips here, which that or wood is what I'd recommend for a reel. The metal ones get very annoying when you keep going like this and reeling it, especially in cold weather here in Minnesota. So it's got a forged aluminum spool, which is pretty common. It's got the little, what do you even call them, holes in here so you can hook your line instead of having to wrap it and put mono on top of it, or or you can put tape so your braid does not just slip and then your drag system slips. It's something we can get into for another video. So getting onto the body of the reel, this whole entire reel is a hard plastic. It is not metal, it is not steel. It is not aluminum, it is just a hard plastic, which means it is extremely light. It is 6.82 ounces, so a little under 7 ounces, which is really light for a baitcaster, so which I like. I'd rather have a light baitcaster than a heavy one. Feels better in your hand. It, of course, the rest of it is metal or still hard plastic. This is metal. You have the screws, so you can take it apart, which normal for a reel. You can take it apart, clean it, and you can twist off the back piece and twist this thing off, and then just take the whole entire spool itself out. If you want to replace it with a different spool, put in different bearings, put in lubricant, clean it, whatever you want to do, take off the side piece and do some cleaning to your reel. So before we get into the more numbers aspect on the review of the reel, things I want to notice that it is just extremely smooth. All right, first thing I thought about, it's $40. It's not gonna be smooth, it's gonna just jam up. I haven't had a single problem with it, even in, what is it, negative 4 degrees right now in Minnesota. I've been trying this thing outside, no problems whatsoever. Smooth as butter. And also, the ratio is a 7 point, what is it right here? I don't even remember exactly. And also, it is a 7.51 gear ratio, which is extremely high. I would use this for flipping frogs, throwing swim baits, anything I want to reel really fast. I throw a frog in there, I want to set the hook and pull them out of those weeds as fast as I can. 7.51 is what you want to go with. It's not too high and it's also not too low. So other than that, it's perfect. I mean, nothing else I can really say about it. So now I'm gonna get some numbers. I'm not gonna remember this, so I have it written down here. Max drag of 17.6 pounds, which is really good. It means you can use it for bass, pike, muskie. You might want a little bit more pounds for muskie, but of course, I've caught them on bass setups, so go for it. It has 33.4 inches per turn. So your monoline capacity, you have 10 pounds to 200 yards and 12 pounds to 160 yards. And then for braid, you have 30 pounds to 200 yards and 40 pounds to 160 yards. So throw a 40 pound on here, throw it in some weeds, no problem. Catch some bass on Topwater. The handle length is 4 inches, which you can, if you really want to, you can just take it off if you're traveling with it. Then the 11 ball bearings, two carbon fiber washes. Other than that, it's really nothing else on the logistics aspect. I have it written down because I would never remember. But overall, I would say this reel is not just for beginners. A lot of people think, okay, you get a cheap reel if you're a beginner, but I'm gonna add it to my collection. I'm gonna use it this year for bass fishing. Yeah, I have $200 reels. This works just as well. I love the look of it too. The black and red, it'll fit one of my favorite rods just perfectly. It's a great looking reel, a great feeling reel, and it is smooth. So honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. Most reel reviews, it's like, okay, it's a cheaper reel, it's not that smooth, but other than the plasticky feel you're gonna have with this reel, it's not gonna be metal like most of your other reels, which means it's just lighter, so it's a positive there. But other than that, it's an amazing reel. So overall with this reel, no issues at all with it. I love it. I'm honestly in love with this reel. When I first used it, I was like, okay, $40. Am I really gonna want to even add this to my collection? But you know what? It's sitting right next to my $200 reels, and there's really no difference with it. It's smooth. I love it. I got nothing bad to say about this reel. And I don't care if you're a beginner just getting into fishing, this will work perfectly for you, and it won't cost you an arm or a leg. I don't care if you're a professional, add this to your collection because you never know when you're gonna need it, or get rid of one of your other reels. Throw this thing, you're gonna love it. So let's go do a field review, get some casts, and see how it does. All right, so for the field test, as you guys know, I live in Minnesota. So here comes a little bit of a problem that it's negative 20 degrees right now, and there are no lakes I can even fish. They're all frozen over. When I first used this, I was in Florida last week, so I was fishing this thing for bass. I didn't get any footage with it because I was just having fun with it, throwing around, being with friends. But I did get to use it a bit and get used to it. So what I'm gonna try to do is pretend this is a lake here. As stupid as that's gonna sound, we're gonna try to just cast and stuff. I mean, what other option do we have? There's no lakes or anything I can fish. The nearest place would be the Mississippi, and I don't feel like driving an hour and a half. So, and it's really cold out. Let's just do some casts here, and I mean, just pretend in your mind there's a lake right here, all right? All right. I have the magnets and everything already set, so. Okay, yep, I think that's fine. All right. Whoop. I mean, you can't really feel it, you know, I mean, you're not reeling in through water, but like I said, you can cast really far. That's a small jig. I don't have much line on it either. The gear ratio is nice. I do really like that. When it's cold, these little non-metal, non-wood stuff feels really nice. Metal. It kind of makes a sound too, if you can hear that. Not like an SLX or a chip sound, but it's got a. I don't know if I can even get that on camera so you guys can hear that. But here. Can you hear that? I'm hoping you guys can hear that. Gosh, this tree is being a pain. People probably looking at me like, is this kid really just casting a fishing reel in his? Yep, yeah, just looking at me like that. Just in his driveway. Oh, that went into my finger. Okie dokie. Whoa. Oh. Just pretend you guys didn't see that, alright? People are gonna think I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, that one hurts. Alright, let's try this again. For a small little jig, it casts nice. We'll get some more use out of it this year. As soon as it's actually warm enough to open water, I'll use this thing get bass. So I am getting blood all over right now. But yeah, come back in a couple months, and I mean, depending on when you see this video, come back in a couple months and you will see me using it for bass if it ever warms up, because it is still freezing. But I don't know really what else I can do with this. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Really, all I gotta say about this reel is it's not gonna cost you an arm or a leg, and it's an amazing reel. So for the price, steal for sure. Go pick one up, guys. I'll put a link in my bio so it can help you guys find one. Go pick it up.